So I'm feeling really good tonight, and the reason I'm feeling so good is because I just wrote this huge email for a friend who is dealing with depression, anxiety, and all these other problems, things that I myself have been dealing with until recently. I'm not gonna just say that oop it's gone, but it's pretty much so down compared to what I used to feel like. I had an anxiety attack, I think, a month ago or something like that, and it just really felt awful. But how I feel now is just utterly amazing, and I'm not gonna go into detail about it in this video, but I feel really awesome. And using the experience that I got, when I kind of helped myself get out of that pit and get rid of it, just felt really amazing knowing that I could actually give advice on a problem that I've been dealing with for years and years. Just felt so good, and I hope it helps her too. So anyways, I'm not very good at just improvising videos, so I've kind of written myself a script. So just because I stumble a lot and I just really get over the place, and I never really stay on topic. So I wrote down myself a little script on Microsoft Word, and so here I go. Okay, stupid lady computer. Okay, here we go. So today's video is about bullying, and I picked this subject because this is a subject that someone who has always meant a lot to me has had to deal with for a while now. For the sake of confidentiality, I will call her Kitten. Now here we have a caring, good-natured girl, someone who cares about her friends, goes out of her way for others, and is as selfless gets. Now she's someone who is a little bit self-conscious at the same time too. She has good looks, an attractive figure, great hair, beautiful green, somewhat hazel, if I'm getting the word right, eyes, and a smile that sends butterflies to your stomach. She has a great mind, very observant, she's thoughtful, and she's self-reflective, and she's extremely hardworking. She's someone I deeply respect and admire. But people, especially girls, can become jealous of others for having traits they don't, especially in high school, where the status quo is so ridiculous. Oh, okay. I didn't really say that one kind of right, so sorry if I kind of repeat sentences. But people, especially girls, can become jealous of others for having traits they don't, especially in high school where the status quo is so ridiculous. Kids love to classify each other as this or that, especially when they don't understand what they are seeing or experiencing from that person. Nobody seems to be able to just leave each other alone when it comes to differences in personality, looks, and the way they dress, and especially how popular they are. And in school where the differences bring conflict and persecution, how is a girl supposed to get through her day without someone trying to make her feel bad about herself? Even the nicest person in the world gets picked on. Though I wasn't the nicest boy in school, I dealt with bullying myself, and back then I didn't know how to cope or deal with it at all. I know how hard it can be and how easily it can send some people over the edge. But there's something we need to understand first about bullies. There's different kinds. They have different intentions, they have different reasons, and they have different means of bringing people down. But first ask yourself, if someone says something mean or hurtful, are they just trying to hurt you? To amuse themselves? Or is it that they just are pointing something they've noticed through their own opinion that they think you'd be happier without? Now before you get carried away, just because someone's intentions are the later, and they are just pointing out something they think you need to change, does not mean that you need to change that, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they are right either. So I'm going to go into this further, but now I'm going to list the different kinds of bullies and how they operate. Keep in mind, these people don't think of what they are doing, they merely act out of impulse and aggression, and they don't comprehend how serious the words they're saying are, or exactly how much it's going to hurt you. So here are the different kinds. First is the physical bully. These are the kinds of people who have often been bullied themselves due to unstable family or parents, or don't have many or any friends at all, and they feel they have something to prove, and they only chase the only choice they have is to lash out for attention. Next is the gossip bully. These are most often girls, but guys can spread lies about people as well too. These people do this because they feel that they deserve the attention that the victim has more than they do. You could call it social greed. They do this because they want that person to look bad and lose their friends so that they can look better and become popular. These kinds live on gossip and lying about themselves and others to fit in. Next is the cyberbully. Now these kinds are mostly cowardly and cocky. Everything is easier to say on the internet because to most people the words they type on a computer screen or text from their phones carry no feelings whatsoever. Stupid typos. The things they think... Okay. They say things to get a reaction and find it funny when they do. They think the person is stupid or weak for reacting, and no matter how they react, they are going to use whatever they say as ammunition to twist what they say into what they want it to mean so they feel right. These kinds are not normally like this in real life, unless they have friends who do the bullying with them and enjoy it too. It's sad, but often kids are slaves to the opinions of their peers. And if they think bugging someone will make them be liked more, then they will do it. In recent years, thanks to the internet cyberbullying, and sometimes it can be considered trolling, because trolling is basically to get a reaction, and so can easily be just turned into bullying if you don't think. So, cyberbullying, aka trolling, has become worse and worse, especially due to immature, ignorant, and selfish people who think that it's a game, or that it's funny. I think it's a game. They think it's funny that people are just stupid, and that people are stupid for reacting, and they don't even realize how far they are taking things, or how or why it affects them. The source of bullying is ignorance, greed, insecurity, immaturity, fear, anxiety, and anger, as well as other things I may have forgotten. Let's see. And to take these people to heart is a waste of your time and energy. They are not your friends. They do not care about you. They are only out for their own means. They are parasites, at least for now. As they get older, they may grow up and learn from their mistakes, but for now, they are concentrating on you. So here's how you can properly deal with a bully. Don't provoke or start fights with them. It will only cause drama, and if the bully is unstable enough, they may do something dangerous or over the top. We hear so many stories on the news of people being bullied and things going too far, someone being hurt, injured, or killed by these messed up people. Or vice versa, where the person being bullied just can't take it anymore, and the same happens for the bully. So talk to your family about it and ask them for advice on how to deal with them. Your parents, I can guarantee you, have been bullied before, and considering they are still here today means that they found a way to deal with it. Tell your friends about it. If they are true friends, they will care and support you. And if you are insecure about what the bully said, ask your friends what they think about it. I'm willing to bet it's not as bad as the person picking on you says it is. Think of what you stand for, what you believe in, and what matters to you. And if you're really going to let someone like that walk over you and hold you back from achieving what you want to achieve, are you going to give them the satisfaction of getting the reaction they want? Pfft, heck no. And lastly, don't lie to yourself and say you're worthless and everything's hopeless or pointless. You were given life to flourish. Nobody's perfect. Why should it matter if you aren't? What matters is most is the people who appreciate you for who you are. Now, friends may come and go. It's school. Most people there don't know exactly who they are yet or what matters to them. A good technique I found that it comes to people when it comes to bothering you when you're walking by them is to give yourself tunnel vision. Focus only on what's ahead of you and where you're headed. And if they get in your way or try it, make sure you got a good friend at your side to give you backup. And heck, if you can reason with your bullies, all the better. Joking about their insults or brushing it off isn't a bad start. If they are cyberbullying you, there's always a block button, too, or making a secret account. And again, having a wise friend to talk to is always a good plan. Though if you're a young girl, I'd recommend you pick a female friend. It works better that way, since they know it from a female perspective as well. So this video has gone long enough, so I hope it helped you in some way and hope you liked it. Like and share if you think it's worth the snuff. And feel free to comment what you think about the subject or what I said. I'm always up for other views on the subject. So that was pretty much what I wrote down. Sorry if it was kind of a jumbled mess. I kind of didn't really like rehearse it at all. I figured just writing it down would make it easier, but I didn't take into account a whole bunch of typos I made. So yeah, that was my video on bullying. It actually is a lot shorter than I thought it would be, because most of my videos are just me like improvising and ranting and just taking the videos way too long because I didn't really have like a direction or a script to really like get things going faster. So again, hope you like the video and tell me what you think.